Hey guys, Kim Kloster here. I am so excited to be sharing with you a little bit more about how to strength train. So I'm going to be showing you guys 5 of my favorite exercises that are going to help you learn what to do with weights. I have a lot of people who ask me questions like, what do I do with weights? Where do I get started? What does this whole strength training thing look like? I know that it's going to make a difference for me, but I don't know how, okay? So I want to show you 5 exercises in a program. So if you did these exercises together, you could just do them circuit style. So I would suggest if you were going to start doing this as a workout, you could do, you go through each exercise, do 10 of the first one, 10 of the second one, 10 of the third one, 10 of the fourth one, 10 of the fifth one, and then repeat it, okay? So that would be a great place to start if you're starting out in a strength training program. But a lot of you guys may or may not have weights at home. I know we're still in quarantine in Washington. Not everybody's in quarantine. I know across this country, people have kind of like different states are opening up at different times. So if you're still in quarantine, put #quarantine in the comments because I'd love to know who's still here with me in quarantine. But if you're not, that is okay too. So I have a handful of weights that I'm in my gym, and if you have some hand weights at home and you want to try some of these exercises, this is a great place to start, okay? So I have 5 exercises. So for me, I actually have 2 different sets of weights. I have a heavier set of weights and I have a lighter set of weights, and I'm using dumbbells today. So the first exercise I want to demonstrate is going to be a squat, okay? So I'm going to grab my heavier set of dumbbells, and I'm actually just going to grab one of them, and I'm going to demonstrate what I call a goblet squat, okay? So with this goblet squat, you want to keep the dumbbell right up against your chest. So if you're looking at me from the side, you can see here, it's right up against my chest here. And you're going to push back in your heels and drop down. So you're going to sink back in your heels and then press up through your heels, squeezing your glutes. So pressing back, and then squeeze, down, and then squeeze. I'll show this one from the side as well so you can see what's happening. So I'm sinking back, and then pressing through my heels, squeezing my butt, back, pressing through my heels. So that's exercise number 1 that you're gonna start with is your squat. Making sure, the number 1 thing when you do your squat is that you wanna make sure your weight is in your heels. That's a super important thing, because if you get up on your toes, you're gonna be putting a lot of stress into your knee joint, and that's going to cause pain down the road. Okay, next exercise. This is another one of my favorites. It's called a bent over row. Okay, with this one, you can choose your lighter weights or your heavier weights. I'm going to grab my heavier weights today because I've done this exercise a few times. What you're going to do, I'm going to show again from the side, is a bent over row is here. So pushing your buns back, back is flat. My weight is in my heels, so my toes actually can lift up off the ground here. My eyes look down towards the floor, and then I want you to drive one arm up and then the other arm, okay? So you're pulling with your back muscles, keeping my weight in my heels and my head down. So again, I'm gonna do this from the front so you guys can see here. Weight in my heels, head is down, pulling my weight back towards my shoulders, okay? So this is gonna get rid of anything back here, none of those bat wings. This is gonna make your body look amazing, okay? Tank top time, summertime. Okay, next exercise is gonna be our lunge. So I'm gonna choose my lighter weights for this because we are gonna be going back and forth, and with the lunge, I wanna really work on our form. So, one of the things with our lunge is that you wanna get as tall as you can. So shoulders back, chest is tall. You're going to step forward, drop your knee down, push out of your heel, and come back, okay? So step forward, drop straight down, press back, okay? Step forward, straight down, press back. So again, I'll show you guys from the side so you can see here for just a second. Step forward, drop down, press back, step forward, drop down, press back. Okay, so what I don't want to see, and I'll show you from the side, is this. We're not lunging with our whole chest. So you're thinking shoulders back, chest is up, stepping down, pressing back out of that heel. So that's how we're going to do a proper lunge, okay? Next exercise. I'm going to grab my little mat here, and we're going to do a half kneeling press. One of the reasons why I love the half kneeling position is because a lot of times we sit. And when we sit, we get tight in our hip flexors, okay? So this half kneeling position right here is going to help you open up your hip flexor. So we're gonna push our hips forward, squeeze your booty, grab your lighter weight. So squeeze your booty, grab your lighter weight, your weight's gonna go here, press this heel into the floor, and as you press this heel into the floor, you're gonna exhale and press the weight up, okay? Exhale, press the weight up, exhale, press the weight up. You're gonna do 10 on that side, and then you're gonna go ahead and switch sides and do 10 on the other side. So again, push your hip forward, squeeze your glute. Okay, we're all about the booties here, so squeeze the glute, press your arm up, and then back down. Exhale, press, and back down. Exhale, press, and back down. Okay, so the next exercise we're gonna do in my 5-exercise circuit is another exercise for your booty. I love this exercise, it's one of my favorites. You can also think of this as the bend and snap. If you've ever watched Legally Blonde, I love to think of this exercise as the bend and snap. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna grab our dumbbells, we're gonna push our hips back, keeping our back flat. I'm looking at you guys right now, but when I have the weights in my hand, I'm gonna look down, okay? And then we're gonna pull up with those weights right against our shins. So you're gonna go bend and snap. Okay, so we're gonna grab our dumbbells. So I'll do it from the front here. So from the front, it looks like this. Hinge, pull, hinge. Notice my neck is going slightly, I'm looking slightly towards the floor. Okay, so if I do this from the side, you're just gonna be here. Hinge and pull, hinge and pull, hinge and pull. And this is one of my favorite exercises to really work the back sides of your legs. Okay, so these are 5 exercises, you guys. 5 simple exercises you can do at home to get a killer workout in. So we're gonna start with our squat. So we have our goblet squat. Then we have our bent over row, okay? We're gonna alternate on that, bent over row. Then we're gonna do our lunge. Remember that we're not hunching forward. We're just gonna be tall with our chest, stepping forward, stepping back, okay? Then we're gonna do our half kneeling single arm press. What I love about this exercise is gonna help your hips too, arms and hips, everything's happening at once. And then we're gonna finish it out with our bend and snap, our RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, okay? So do those 5 exercises, do 10 reps of each one, resting in between, and then go ahead and do it for 2 to 3 sets and see how you feel tomorrow. This is a great place to start with your strength training. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're here. Post a comment in the comments. Let me know if you tried it. I would love to know who tried this workout and what you thought of it. And yeah, so happy Monday.